Hello, fellas. Who are you? Alright, that's enough of that. Yeah, the paintings were, that's what they were doing, is they would find the dead bodies and they would look like the paintings. And then this guy was describing it in like, what it was supposed to be, you know, like a certain death scene. He's like, oh, notice how calm it is. Notice the woman is very happy here. Yeah, pretty neat, eh? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Might get a new chair. Oh, for my friends. Giving out office chairs. Could use a new one. Yeah, is the main character. So her grandfather, after a reward after solving 1 million of these puzzles, was that he got attacked from behind. So really smart detective. Real smart detective, yeah. It's more than leaving a corpse like that if it's not your art. You just create more leads that way. Yeah, it's pretty dumb of him to do. He was a stupid fella. Oh, I have too many lights on. I'm gonna turn off the main fluorescent light. We'll see if it looks any different. I've got so much more room now in my studio. It's great. Could you move yourself a bit to the left so your face cam cuts out at the same place as the black screen? Sure thing. Why not? That's kind of cool. Yeah, well, I'll be the goofiest dad of them all. I remember hearing my sister's friend talking about some guy that would come by and play with their kids, and he's like, oh, he's so good at the kids, and they're American. They're like, we always call him Scuba Steve, you know, Scuba Steve, like that guy on the show, because he's so good at the kids. He's just a big dork. I'm like, man, this guy puts in so much effort to entertain your children, and his reward is that you call him a big dork. I bet you the guy she's with is like, oh yeah, and then their father, he's so cool, but he's kind of a raging alcoholic, drug addict. But he's not a dork. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen him for years. He's left the kids a long time ago. And me. Now, what's next in this funny game?
Mia, do you feel up for a few questions?
Sure.
Sure. When we first met her, she was so sensual. See, that's her grandfather there, knocked in the back of the head in front of this dead body. Some director Nickelodeon apparently was into kids. Oh, and a foot fetish. Oh my god. And there were scenes of feet in many shows back then. Oh god.
Can you tell me?
The cabal
Is
of
this
child
you in the
pedophilia
picture?
sweeping around the world,
Yes,
of course.
it is.
Where and when was it taken?
I don't remember anyone taking a picture of me at that party. It was a rave in an abandoned warehouse somewhere. It was a few weeks ago.
There's this foot now selling on Amazon
Who were
that you
you
can,
with?
from the
I
top.
was with...
Has a
Sorry,
hole.
Mia. Stephanie was with you.
Yes.
How did you meet Stephanie?
I met her at work.
So
Oh, foot
you,
scenes in iCarly.
Cynthia, and
Blah.
Stephanie worked at the club?
Yes.
Brad Pitt said that when he was getting, I don't know, like a SAG award for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and he's like, I'd like to thank my co-stars, Margaret Qualley's feet, Margot Robbie's feet.
Who's the fourth girl?
I don't know her real name. She was known as Queen of Secrets. The rule was never to give our real names to the clients or to the staff. But me, Steph, and Cynthia didn't respect the rule. We often partied. We got pretty close. But she respected the rule and never mixed with us.
You were Lady Temptation.
Yes. And Steph was Baroness of Blood, and Cynthia, Mistress of
They
Pain.
sound like wrestlers.
What went on at the club?
Mistress of
Well-
Blood!
Queen of Secrets would host the clients in the room with 4 statues. The clients would change their clothes.
Margaret Qualley, yeah. Death Stranding, baby. I just thought she couldn't handle the dialogue. And you know what? I don't know if almost anyone could have handled that dialogue. You worked on iCarly. The boxing match. Ted in the background. Ted, you should get all the videos of you being an extra and commentate them. Dominatrix of supervillains. One and the same for many people.
Change their clothes.
Yes. They would put on Victorian-style cloaks with top hats, and
It's all
they would
coming
wear
out now, baby.
masks.
Masks?
Masks?
Yes, it was a rule never to know their true identity.
That makes sense. It's like Eyes
These
Wide
men
Shut.
were
When did that
probably
come out?
rich and powerful. It was to prevent us girls from blackmailing the clients. Plus, it heightened their experience with all
1999.
the role-playing possibilities.
Wow.
It put them at ease to know that we didn't know them. The money was absolutely insane.
Thanks, Mia. I want you to stay with Richard for a while, because I might have more questions for you. Is that all right with you?
It's no problem.
I think, especially with Death Stranding, a lot of it's like, oh yeah, the S&M Club. Did you miss all that, Prince? All the chains and stuff? The ideas Kojima has, that what Margaret Qualley's character goes through, or even that couple, what they go through, are great. And then these long monologues, I think, become really distracting and mess up the pacing, where I'm just thinking, like, there needs to be more interplay. It's like watching a play, really, where single solitary characters will just talk for a long time, but the dialogue is not good enough, or the monologues are not good enough. Looks great. That's what baths looked like before. Could be kind of romantic, but she does look like all the blood's been drained down her body. Mark Ackerman. Movies are plays? Well, there's a difference. I'm speaking of the tendencies that plays tend to have of like being very dialogue heavy, and often everything shuts away and you do a long monologue with a character in a play, which almost never ever happens in a movie. Very rare. So that's what I mean by that. A reliance on like a single set. Less tech and stuff. Whereas games anything could be happening at all times. Any cool Dominators? Well, we didn't see any people there. We were there when it was basically empty. The South Pacific Theater of Operations. The bed suspended by chains. That was pretty cool. And tons of puzzles. All the best puzzles were in there. So they probably started with that area. Or that kind of felt like when they were really kicking into gear. It had the most color and things to look at. And, yeah, and it's probably the most interesting puzzles. There were some pretty interesting ones with all those spiked rings that we've been collecting the whole time. That puzzle was good because it felt like you could brute force it, but if you thought about it a little more, you ended up having to think, because it was like some of the rings fit multiple pegs. So you're trying to find ways that the rings could fit on all of them at the same time. It's pretty cool. And then once you were done that, you had to do a little sliding block puzzle that felt it felt really physical, like you were actually moving things around. Oh yeah, look, similar to a Siberia puzzle, eh? You're gonna wash that man right out of my hair. That's the girl in the tub. I'm gonna wash that murderer out of my skin.
Do you
I'm
have
gonna
any
wash
more
his
information
blood.
about Mark Ackerman?
All I have is a book that the Department of Fine Arts printed.
He looks so sad.
May I have a copy?
Sure, honey, it's on the presentation stand in the center of the exhibition. Why the sudden interest?
It has something to do with my case.
The way he calls her honey, the way that the coroner, other officer, calls her sweetheart, and the way the dad does, all of it feels very strange. Really strange.
What? In
Nani?
what way?
The killer left 2 messages at 2 of the crime scenes. Disturbed sanctuary and a sinner's pardon were written on the walls. I didn't know what they meant until now.
You mean the killer knows about Mark Ackerman?
Yes.
That seems unlikely. Ackerman's pretty much unknown. This is the first time he's going to be exposed to the public.
That's why you have to give me a list of all the people who sold you the paintings and a list of the people from the Fine Arts Department who are involved in this project. Can you do that for me?
Sure, but it'll take time.
Thanks. See you later.
Okay, I'll go work on that list.
He kind of looks like, doesn't he look like the main character in Team America World Police? It's the strong jaw, but he looks like a dummy. Siberia puzzle where you have to craft feet for an automaton. Back to the feet, eh? Never ends. Bally high may call you any night, any day in your heart. You'll hear it call you, come away, come away, come away, come away, come away. How do I get this picture on here? Jesus Lord, I just want to see picture. You gotta save the picture. You can't just, sometimes they stop you from looking at a picture because they go, craft mac and feet. Oh! We've hit a new low. Or for some, a new high. I think there's something about, I don't want to talk about feet, but they do have like a tender vulnerability to them. And in the way that they're sort of dirty, you know, 'cause they're walked on, they're tools. So there's something about that I can see why people would be into. All right, anyway, so you see, this is the face I'm talking about here. This fella, right here.
That's right, Carol.
This is a movie I'd like to watch again. Yeah, okay. Talk to your man. Give me that close-up.
As soon as I have the list, I'll call you.
Okay, Richard, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
That's right. Angelic? They do feel, yeah, they're unique. I mean, they're like hands, but hidden. They're hidden a lot of the time. 87%? Oh my god, really? I give it a 72. It works. This is a solid adventure game with some inconsistent puzzles and pacing. But it's some uniqueness. The story's like sometimes unique and then sometimes super generic, and the puzzles are sometimes fitting and fun and sometimes feel very like totally obtuse. And you think, what does this have to do with anything of what I'm doing right now, you know?
Pat's house.
Looks like she really has to look pretty far over to the right and down for her sat nav. Well, of course. Nat is Lithuanian for not. Surprisingly, not really. Oh man, if you're a fan of British comedy, Alan Partridge's thing, his new series, This Time with Alan Partridge, he, there's like they're these two daytime hosts, you know, sort of like vapid daytime television. And they have one of the reporters on the street, and it's this reporter that does not like him. And everything he says, she always will be like, oh, not really, actually, no matter what it is. He'll even repeat what his host will say in different words, or even the same words, and she will find a way to disagree. 25 cents back. Get a different game. Late night, janitor, mopping one part for a while. Hey, is she going to call her darling or sweetheart?
Claire? What are you doing here?
Why do I have the feeling I just caught you with your hand in the cookie jar? I just came up here to get some blank report sheets. I'm all out downstairs, and there you are.
Yeah.
Claire, what's your level of clearance?
Level 2. Oh no. Please don't tell me you were trying to find files using my name.
You just got that you said. Actually, I'm not contrarian.
Oh, I found them. I just can't access them. It's level 4 clearance only. Oh, I'd love to read them.
Don't tell me you have a lead.
Actually, I might have one, yes, but I won't go into details just yet. I've been taught to never give any details before you have all the facts.
Oh really? Who's the idiot that taught you that?
You did it at Quantico. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
So she remembers.
Anyways, I really need to get my hands on those files.
Clearance 4, huh? I know one person who has that level of clearance. Todd. We never had this conversation, and I certainly never said that you could try the computer in his office instead of trying to get me in trouble. Victoria?
Uh-oh. You never call me Victoria unless it's serious.
Uh-oh.
You usually cut corners, I know, but why do something that might actually cost you your job?
Because I feel responsible for Stephanie's death.
Okay, now how is that possible?
When I chased our murderer on the rooftop, I had a chance to take him out and I didn't.
Why? Did you freeze? I know that happens sometimes, even to the best.
I'm sorry, but that sounded like a male impotent speech.
Hey!
Victoria, I'm being serious.
Yeah, Victoria's often really jokey in very serious situations in this game.
I froze, sort of. I was hanging over the ledge.
Victoria, I can't believe we're having this conversation. That's not a shot, and you know it. How is your falling to your death any good for the case?
Thanks for the tip. Oh, and we never had this conversation.
We better not have had this conversation. Never mind. Well, good luck, sweetie. And when you get the final facts, make sure you think of me and share.
Of course I will. Thanks for being you.
The janitor's like, does anyone care that I heard? What am I? Just some kind of subhuman over here? Let's talk to him. Oh, nice. You can actually talk to him. He is a human. I don't know if that's gonna work, lady. You might need to go over here. Come on.
Hey, do you think I could borrow those keys?
Over my dead body, senorita.
Oh, no. That's the idea.
Hey, do you think I could borrow those keys?
Over my dead body, senorita.
You must kill him. It's for the greater good. I mean, if just he dies to stop many other innocent women.
I need those keys. I have to find a way to distract him.
Do a sexy dance. This guy from Canada too, man? He's from Mexico, Canada. You want to kill? Especially if it's a child. You know, no, I'm not contrarian speech reminded me of when I was on Reddit and I was trying to look up a sleep band. You know, it covers your eyes and has those flat headphones. And I put Reddit because I trust people's opinions on Reddit. And I ended up in like something where there's this band called Sleep, and these people were saying, I really like the band Sleep and I'm looking to expand. Does anyone know any other bands similar to Sleep? Go, you're looking to expand. Is there anything the same? I told that to Stella and she said,
No, well, similar's different from same.
all bloated. Go, yeah, I guess so. Don't you see the humor though at all? I need to distract him. Feminine charms, yeah. Make her do a little dance. Give him a coffee. You're not seeing the joke? Similar is indeed different from same? Well, yeah, you're a contrarian. No, you're not a contrarian. Right, Lena? Napkin. We could not grab a napkin before. Now we can. is she gonna like drop a napkin and bend over or something? You need a cup. For the napkin? She's gonna throw the napkin and I'll be like, pick it up! Pick it up, man. Oh, I know. I bet you we're gonna clog the bathroom sink. The old abandoned Snappy. This reminds me of Prey. These hallways. No, wrong. Bathroom? Where's the effing bathroom? Or maybe I'm gonna clog the paper dispenser. Like this. Not the paper dispenser. Oh, man. Maybe I should grab the paper towel. Hey, you. Oh, clean it up, man.
I'm sorry, but I made a terrible mess at the coffee machine.
Oh, that machine is so stupid.
That machine is stupid. Oh, welcome, Nicolo. A little bit of that. Patron, baby. Camo keys.
The boss's
Ciao.
office. It's locked, of course.
Yeah, if only I had keys. Why don't I unlock the door and put the keys away?
I don't need that.
I don't need that, no. Put the wrench
Damn,
on there.
it's password locked. I need to go directly to the archives downstairs.
Okay. You received 100 messages. That's nice. Pretty quick. Wow, you guys are chatty. Gotta go directly to the archive. So what was the point of me doing all that and stealing keys? Just to know that I need to go downstairs, I guess?
It's a print scanner. I need one of Todd's prints.
Well, I can do that.
It's locked.
We're gonna go into the safe? Maybe we need to do that later. What if Todd's the murderer? He hasn't been too into trying to capture them. I thought you just said I need to go to the archives now. Now we're not doing that? Imagine narrating everything you do. Yeah, that's pretty strange. I guess it's like it's a cup. Well, you'd be like those guys in Psychonauts. I am the streamer drinking coffee. I drink the coffee and stream. That stupid machine! Do you remember how to get prints? Take it a brush, put it in, look for a...
That won't work.
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 I can't just use the brush.
Then don't
I can't just use the brush.
use your friggin'
That won't work.
microscope.
That won't work.
Your portable microscope.
That won't work.
Oh man, Stella just lets
That
the
won't
dogs
work.
bark and bark and bark and bark and bark and bark and
That
bark
won't
and
work.
bark. Drives me
I
crazy.
can't just use the brush. That won't work.
That's not how brushes work. I think if brushes were like that, they'd be very clean.
I can't just use the brush.
Okay, put the brush away, please, for the love of God. That won't work. 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 That one?
That won't work.
Okay, son of a bitch. What if I... Where'd that paper go?
This will do nicely.
Oh, I
for
see. I needed the
prints.
paper. Whispering Fisher! Been a long time, Fishy boy. How do you do? Controller animal. I think that happened to Stella. She was walking somewhere and her dog barked, and they're like, "Control your dog!" Fisher, do you know our new dog? Picasso, little black one. The Haunt. Everyone, family friendly, please. Fisher is a youngin'. The brush has some Parkinson's. Look at this guy still cleaning up. Oh, this game's a bit mature, Fisher. Sometimes there's, yeah, I don't know if I should be watching this. Oh, you're doing the scavenger hunt. Oh, no way. Yeah, we have, there's the thing at our house. Did you know? I guess I'm giving you the answer. So that's part of the scavenger hunt. You came here to find the clues. The haunted shopping list has a SpongeBob reference. Ah, Prince, you got a SpongeBob reference, you got a Legally Blonde reference, and no one's picking them up. You're setting them up, and people are letting them fall to the ground. Fingerprint. This part will probably be pretty boring and not. This will be, like, safe for kids. Oh, those kind of keys. What kind of tapes is he keeping here? Probably SpongeBob and Legally Blonde. I just love them. They really help me relax. You a SpongeBob fan, Fisher? If your mom just graduated from school and became a registered nurse, you could say, my mom's an RN. What are you doing, RN? RN? My mom just became an RN. We're celebrating RN. RN. Basement 2, the archives. Could be creepy. You had some pathologic references, less references, more facts. Same thing, right? Well, facts are... Look at that door slowly close. Facts aren't feelings. Is that what they say?
A reanimator deck. They're wicked.
What's that mean? A reanimator deck? Like a deck of cards? For some game? Wicked. RN. We're just RN. Give me my chai tea, RN. Oh, I love a good... I think the percentage of RNs that like chai tea is probably pretty high. A registered RN. Oh, Horky, you screwed up.
Miss December, wow. Even God would say, I didn't make those.
Yeah, she's talking about her ears. Where's the archives? Chai means tea, so it's TT? No way, really? I'm a registered RN and I want a chai TT.
I never used mixed public washrooms. They're just too icky.
Icky. I like the way she says icky. It actually sounds icky. It's tea in Hindi.
To find
Chai
out
tea
who
in
the
Russian,
gunman
too?
was behind the grassy knoll, please call 555-1963. Now
Oh,
that's tasteless.
Where's the archive? Down in the basement. Maybe it's in the basement. Other floor? This is the morgue. There might be more behind this door, though. Masala chai.
Locked. Claire must still be at the murder scene.
Right. Spiced chai tea. I love that veggie korma. No. I used to get a pizza called the veggie korma. It's a vegetarian pizza with pineapple, spinach, korma sauce, peppers, all my favorite things. And it's that barely spicy korma flavoring. Because I don't like really spicy stuff, but I like when it's a little bit spicy. I get it, you know. I get it. That accentuates the flavors. It elevates things. Like the way salt can really bring things up. I don't know where the archives are. Man. Like when pizzas are inspired like that. What a wonderful, artfully way to say it. Yeah, I don't think people should be limited with pizza. Like, I still enjoy a nice margherita pizza with, basilisk, the basilisk. You know that Demon Souls boss on a pizza? The spice. I don't know where to go. I love pineapple on a pizza. Oh boy. I'm gonna look for a little walkthrough. Where to go? Okay, all these puzzles. How do you get to the archives? Where is that? Todd's office, janitor key. You need to go to the archives. Okay, print scanner. We did that. Coffee mug, fingerprints. Todd's print. Enter the elevator. Uses. Oh, it's in the elevator. You need to do it. Oh, jeez, you Italians. Maybe if you guys had pineapple pizza, you wouldn't have had so much coronavirus. Maybe it builds the immune system. Hmm? You ever think about that? Does anyone know anyone that had the coronavirus? I don't. But I live in a pretty remote spot.
This door leads to the bomb squad room. It's electronically locked. Maybe if I jolt the circuits, it will open.
That's an interesting way of thinking. If I jolt the circuits. You don't?
Door's locked. It leads to the archives room security corridor. The security panel for this door must be on the other side.
This door opens from the other side. Alright, jolt it open with some electricity. I have a taser. Where did I get that? Oh my god, she's gonna tase this door. Tase it. Oh, there you go. Blam.
That won't work.
Really?
I need to get to the circuits, and it's not by using press-ons or by using a dime.
So what, I need a screwdriver?
That won't work.
Okay. You need a screwdriver so you can use the taser, so you can get through the door, so you can get to the archives. Oh, the one that I said with all that stuff. Tertiary cases through others? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it did have spinach on it too. That seems... I might have just been naming all of my favorite things. Let's see. I'm going to read it off to you. Okay. Are you ready for the veggie korma pizza? I don't want to enter my city or tell you where I am. Hey, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Google had the answer, then you click on it and you go to the site and it's not there. And... alright. It's coconut curry sauce. That's weird. Roasted garlic, baby spinach leaves, green peppers, pineapple, hot banana peppers, mozzarella, and cheddar. Where's the korma sauce? I guess the coconut curry is a korma sauce. Yeah, it's one of my favorite pizzas. Do we have... okay. Can I order one? I want... you're not gonna go visit them and breathe it in. Fisher! I'm doing pretty good, Fish. I'm hoping to get through this game and get ready for The Last of Us 2. And, I'm streaming music, Fisher, tonight at 7 on my Matthew Falvey YouTube channel and on Facebook. If you guys want to check it out. The first hour, there's other kids on there, too. If you want to hear some songs. There are two types in pizza. One is thin, and the second is fluffy. And that's it. That's all you need. Okay, bomb squad room. We need to go to the bomb squad. Use a screwdriver and the screw of the grill. Well, where do you get a screwdriver from? We need that. Okay. We got the taser. Where's screwdriver? Enter elevator. A janitor has the keys. Oh. Well, that's weird. I guess I'll just do a control F for a screwdriver. Take janitor keys and screwdriver from the janitor's cart. Oh, crap. I didn't know I had to do that. Oh, yeah. I want a pizza big time. Do they got pizza? Wood-fired pizza oven? Oh, yeah. Wood-fired thin is fantastic. That bit of crunch is nice. But, every once in a while, I want a big, disgusting, stuffed crust Pizza Hut pizza. The cheese in the crust. Oh, that cheese. So, this guy's still cleaning up the coffee? That guy's zoned out. Oh, yeah. We need the pizza. Go back, take a screwdriver. How would I know I needed to take that? Come on. You got the screwdriver. Oh, man. Me and Stella had Pizza Hut pizza, which I always kind of thought was just the garbage pizza. We had it like 4 years ago, and we were so excited when we were eating it. We thought, this is way better than we remembered. Let's have a Pizza Hut party. We were like delirious. I'm sure there was so much MSG in there, it was messing with our brains. And then I think 2 hours later, we just felt sick and tired and go, no,
The
never
door
again.
leads to the bomb squad room. It's
It's
electronically
electronically
locked. Maybe if I jolt the circuits, it will open.
Maybe if I jolt the circuits, it'll open. Screwdriver. Oh, it's not going to be a logic game? MSG, monosodium glutamate. This seems dangerous. I'm going to take a taser, and I'm going to touch electrified circuits. Like, that's a lot of power. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to cover my face. This is weird. So many things. I feel like I could climb through here and go fight a Destiny boss. Oh, nice.
M16A1 assault rifle with forward assist and a birdcage flash suppressor holds a 20-round mag. The boys in SWAT have all the fun.
So many times, Fisher. That's why I forgot it was the scavenger hunt. They're barking like, and there's two of them. There's her and her sister, so they're just going nuts. But what I do is when the dogs are barking, I use it as an opportunity to get the dog to look at me. And when they're quiet, I give them a treat. And then I wait, and then they realize that, hey, if we're quiet when there's people there, we get the treat. We will have a treat.
I'm not taking these off with my nails. They're press-ons.
Okay, well, I did have a screwdriver in my hand. Just looking at you, making us sober. Natural chemical, eh? Look at this. Is like, that's a cool chair. This is very futuristic, eh? Oh, I feel like we're about
to
to
activate
do
a robot first.
rough robot. Whoa. This is kind of neat. She cares about her nails, Princey boy. That's good. Your dog barks when your cat's sleeping. Really? Just to wake the dog up? That would be so annoying. To the cat. That's like the dog trying to torture the cat. You will never sleep. Can you imagine if every time you tried to sleep, somebody barked at you? I'd be like, please, please let me sleep, please. Dog. Come on, dog, you go. What happened here?
I need to find a way to make the laser beams visible, or else I won't be able to get through with the robot.
Release the robot. Boop. Bomb squad bot. And possesses them? Yeah, look, it comes right through. It's like it could grab onto you and burst through your chest. Kind of looks like half of a bug. It's pretty gross. I think copying bug ideas for robots is pretty smart. You know, bugs are obviously they've been around for longer than humans, and they seem to work really, really well. They're so singularly designed too, you know. Can you go in the door? Oh my god! Imagine that thing climbing up on you.
I have to activate a robot first.
What? How many robots come out of this factory? I could see why you would remember this game, because it goes on... It's so different from the rest of it, and it tends to go on for a while. Yeah, it's kind of like... It's a nice little grid. I think it works pretty well. Oh. Okay. Can this thing climb up the wall? How about there? No. Yes. One. Over. Yes. Okay. Can't climb that. Why? Why can't I climb the door but not the other part? Because doors are sticky. Okay. It's just quite strange. Now what? Open the door. Go down. I need to find a way to make the lasers invisible, she says. Well, obviously there's something here, like with this blowing, I don't know, hot air or something. Maybe we need to do that in the real world, where she is. Apparently there's lasers there.
I need to find a way to make the laser beams visible, or else I won't be able to get through with the robot.
Yeah, he does kind of look CGI. Well, it's because he's something they need to animate easily, you know? Give it a few movements. Look like Shuhei Yoshida. I need to find a way. Oh. Okay. Well, that works. Why don't you tase the something? What could she do there? Taser? Coffee mug? No, it's not gonna work. I can go through.
No way I'll walk blindly through a field of deadly lasers.
Why are there deadly lasers anyway, to begin with? This is strange. We need to find like some kind of steam. Like a coffee mug full of, like fill the mug full of water. The robot looks like the Alien movie. The alien comes out from the eggs and stick themselves in the face. I love that part. I love that movie. I think that movie's basically perfect. What's this? I need some kind of liquid to put in my mug. Please don't make me walk upstairs. Why don't you use these guns?
M16A1 assault rifle with forward assist and a birdcage flash suppressor holds a 20-round mag. The boys in SWAT have all the fun.
Maybe turn the red handle next to the door. Yeah, it's a bit Resident Evil-ish. Labs. What else was there? The red handle by the door. No way I'm walking through a field
No
of
way
dead
I'll walk
lasers.
blindly through a field of deadly lasers.
There's some other Resident Evil stuff, kind of in the olden times in the Czech part of it. The red handle by the door. Bomb squad, use the robot. Oh, okay, there's a manual. We got the robot in. Yeah. Open the archives room in robot. Manipulate the robot around the room. And end up at the door control located at the bottom. Yeah. Okay. Enter a square, but a second after the laser enters the same square. But how do we get to that part? Okay, so there's something else we're missing here. Use the fire extinguisher to see the lasers moving around the room. That makes a lot of sense. Where's the fire extinguisher? It really seems like this was something. Just it was so bright and so obvious, kind of pointing towards you. Well, there should be a fire extinguisher on every floor, right? Oh my god, these guys aren't going to pass inspection. Just because you have no smoking doesn't mean you don't have to worry about not having a fire extinguisher. Unrealistic. Oh no, I gotta go up and get a fire extinguisher somewhere else? Yeah, I've tried it before. Stella doesn't like it. Fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. That's how you get pink eye. Where is the fire extinguisher? Before entering the elevator, take the fire extinguisher on the post left of the elevator. Where's that? Okay, I think it's up here on like floor 8. Probably a little bit salty because of the tear ducts. Huh. I don't see it. Maybe it's in the elevator. That's a phone. Office. Before entering the elevator, take the fire extinguisher on the post left of the elevator. Down in basement 1, maybe? Down in the parking garage? There it is. It's yellow. Even the way the items kind of go is very Resident Evil. I mean, come on. Spinning. The object doesn't need to be spinning. What, to make it more interesting? Because Resident Evil did it. Is that what you're trying to do? Don't be taking it. Don't go breaking my heart by taking all of my ideas, baby. Like chilled cow. Okay, put the fire extinguisher here. Don't open the door and let all that... Oh, Jesus. Lady, come on. Go around. Over, up, and through, and click, and get out. Yes. The robot. Hopefully there's not a timer where the mist will go away. It's a nice monitor, especially for the time period. This would have been super high-tech. Does look really CGI. It might be. Where it just kind of has, because it always moves on a, like a graph around the room, you know? So it could be totally CGI, and you're just triggering the animations, right? Mist will not go away as long as the physical copies remain. Wah, wah. What's this one doing? Oh, it goes to the left and then it waits. It's gonna go here. Yep. Oh, and then it slowly goes back. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. That's probably a mistake. Oh, he got zapped. Clarissa Meek, how do you do? Mother made me watch Murder, She Wrote. This game's a pale imitation of Rose Parade Grand Marshal, Angela Lansbury. She rolled by you in a limo. The parade. Yeah, I can... Trying to see these lasers and where they are. You're colorblind? Leonot? Leonottual? What if this thing is fully animated in that way? Pretty cool. Go, 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 'cause... You know, we started planting seeds that became little seedlings, like younglings in Star Wars, and they weren't doing very well, and I was like, should I throw them in the garbage? But I felt like looking at them, I thought, they're alive. I can't just throw these seedlings in the garbage and let them die. No way. I'm gonna fight to make them survive. I mean, they're alive and living, man. The amount that they grow in a day is insane. So much more than I do. Zumba. Okay, Zoom call. Alright. Is this part of the Half-Life series? Only in name. No, this is part of like the Siberia. This is like a spiritual successor to Siberia. An adventure game on the Xbox 360 and probably PS3. Alright, we know that. Oh, what? This is weird. This is weird. This part is weird. Enter a square a second after the laser enters the same square. Siberia Punk. Why can't I have more cyberpunk games? Got a Venus flytrap. They're so cool. The amazing thing about the about a Venus flytrap, I'm sure you know, is that flies detect changes in air pressure. That's why if you swing at a fly, they feel the air pressure changing and then they move. But a Venus flytrap closes so slowly. So you can close your hand really slowly over a fly and they won't move. They're stupid. I hate flies. They're so big and black and furry and annoying. It's the sound they make I don't like. And it's the sound of like when there's flies around, something bad has happened, you know. Something's rotting. You don't want that. I don't want that in my living space. Alright. So you can't really see much. It looks like here is pretty safe. They eat crawling bugs more often than flying ones. And yet their name. Is this safe where I am? Looks like it. Well, what's up here? We got these two kind of just... Oh, yeah, this thing can climb walls, right? Why don't I just go towards the... Oh, because this is covering, like, here, here, and here. I see. He goes like this. So I could go here, though, and just go straight in. Why don't I do that? Like, just go whacker, whacker. What? Oh, it covers both squares. Just leave it outside and it gets its food. Doesn't need much to eat. They're native to your climate? That's cool. I saw the PS5, Clarissa. And, I think I really like the design. It's big. It's way bigger than I thought. But I don't really mind if it's big. I have plenty of space to put my stuff. That might affect their sales in Japan, though. I know that. But Xbox is never... Microsoft's never going to come out with something sleeker and smaller than Sony's one. So I really don't see them taking advantage of that. But, like, you know, the PS2, compared to the original Xbox, the PS2 played DVDs right out of the box, right? and was smaller and looked nice. It was the cheapest and smallest DVD player you were ever going to get at the time. So it's pretty amazing. Okay. This is kind of ridiculous. I'm like, oh no. Holy Lord. You don't like the digital only devices? Oh yeah. Okay, so Prince, you were saying about the digital PS5. You know, if you're living in like a place with a lot of internet, sure, yeah. How much cheaper will it be? And will it have a bigger SSD drive? You never sell your games and they end up requiring patches. I do sell my physical games a lot. I sort of, especially when I'm playing new ones and, you know, just kind of streaming them and then getting rid of them. You know, I get rid of games pretty fast. So, I like that. Will GameStop and EB Games be around anymore? Maybe not, you know. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Ugh. You're just buying a license and then they run out and your service goes down. Yeah, you're just temporarily owning it. Probably. It's just like for them to make a box and put a disc in it and cover art as opposed to just putting it on a server and letting people download it and preload it. They got to be making more money and they're selling it on their store, so they're making way more money. Like PSN, Xbox Live, you know, the Windows Game Store, I would assume that they're getting whatever cut EB Games was getting. They're getting way more of it, right? I would assume. I don't know how that cut works. Like if Ubisoft sells a game on, yeah, if Ubisoft sells a game, if you have the PS4 game on a disc, a legit point for backwards compatibility? Well, not really, because oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. Whereas, like, you can put an actual, I mean, you can put a PS1 disc in a PS3 and it'll play. And you can put, like, original Xbox games and 360 games in an Xbox One and they'll, even if they have to just download the digital thing about it. It just becomes a key. You don't even have a DVD drive on your PC? I don't use my... I don't have one either. Because I just had one built for an office. Yeah. Collecting boxes. I'll probably get it on launch, yeah. It's coming out this fall. Hopefully there's some good launch games. Like, I would really like... I really want that game with the death loop in it. But I don't know if that's coming. Okay, I need to cross this one like that. And go this way. Go. God. A point and click game with real-time action. Alright. Shoop. There are a lot of platform games in the launch video? Yeah, tons. You spent $4,000 in a PC? Wow. I wish they had a better way of looking at the games you own. It's not very fast, you know? It's like... If you just want to... Like, I wish on my PSN app I could go, boom, game library, and look at them and have them look really nice. But it's... You can't really do that. Okay. Do. Okay, this guy's doing what? He's doing... Oh, and that one's there too. Go, 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 go. Go, you fool. Hurry. Ugh. Project Athia, Demon Souls, Capcom game, the Hyper Light Drifter. Hyper Light Drifter would be really great to go back to. I just love the I love the music and kind of the whole idea of it. Elden Ring, poof. That still exists. How about you, Clarissa? You thinking about getting it? Pretty Cheap Rockstar doing another refresh of GTA 5. Yeah, that felt kind of like there's some other kind of partnership going on, because I don't think Sony really cared to be advertising that, because whatever. Although, like, who's benefiting from that? Really? Rockstar still makes tons of money with that game, so it's to their benefit to be... which way am I going now? It's to their benefit to still be on systems. So I really feel like Rockstar maybe paid Sony for the advertising of it, or because I don't see what Sony's getting out of it, because it's going to be eventually like cross-platform. Because people want a reason to play it on a better system, I guess. Like, there's people that still play GTA Online every single day, right? Oh crap, go back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, go. No! Oh, if you press the down arrow, it doesn't go backwards, he just does a 180. Oh, feel too many things are broken on release these days, like Prince said. Better give us some time, get some better deals. Yeah. I feel like normally I would never buy it right away, but because I'm streaming, I'll probably buy it just to kind of... Not that I normally care to stay up with the current trends or anything, but I'm just so much more invested in it normally into gaming, so I could see myself wanting to just to play something new and try some new stuff. But man, it gets pretty expensive. Now you're buying that. Now every game you buy is brand new. Whereas, you know, with like... I had a really good thing going there. Right before the COVID lockdown, I could buy these new games and play them for a week and return for full price, which can't be a good business model, but it's what they were literally telling me to do that at the EB Game Store. Or at least being able to buy it and get like $50 back. So now I'm paying about 40. 40 for a new game works for me. Okay. I need to go over, up, up, over. Okay, this guy's going. Okay, then I can go. But then he's gonna come around. Are these two lasers moving together? Yeah, they must be. Okay. Oh my god, so slow. Oh, it's so slow. Oh god. When do you think would be the best time to trade a PS4 and put it towards the 5 and get a decent amount back? I think if you're gonna go the trade-in route, Clarissa, you're gonna want to they're gonna offer a deal. Your local game store, GameStop or whatever, if you have that kind of stuff, they're gonna, or Babbage's, they're gonna go trade it in now and get blah blah blah. But what I would do is maybe before it comes out, there's still people who don't pay attention enough like we do to games that don't even know that a PS5 is coming out. So I would sell a big bundle like a month or two before the PS5 comes out, and then try to get like $300 with all your games, you know, controllers or whatever accessories you've gotten, and you know, try to get like, yeah, maybe $300 is probably the most you can get. Whereas on a trade-in value, they're probably going to give you like 150, 200, I would think, for trading in if there's a special deal going on. Still make something back from the ads. The media functionality, yeah. Stuck in the bad without the updates. Hey, Teddy, Rockstar's the new Warcraft for you. If there's backwards compatibility, why would you waste money for a remaster? Well, because the remaster will look better. So somebody who's been playing GTA Online every day, for them to go, oh, there's new stuff and it looks better. Just, I want an update. I think the controller looks awesome. They've gone away from what makes the PS4 controller uncomfortable, how it's too narrow here and long for the stupid touchpad. And it looks way more like an Xbox controller and actually a lot like a Switch Pro controller. Okay. Can I actually control this guy like this? Oh my god. Oh, this will be way easier. Okay. Hang on, I got a keyboard over here. I love the controller, yeah. I wish you could, like, preload the commands. You know, like in Dark Souls where you can kind of spam the button? What's going on? Was that one safe where I was? Don't know. Maybe it was. Yeah, they have the haptic feedback and stuff. The grip on the PS5 controller is made up of PS symbols. That's cool. That's really nice. That special vibration on the N64 on the Switch Joy-Cons is amazing. It actually feels like, it's a shame like many games don't use it, but when I was playing Mario, it was like virtual reality where you would feel anything that was happening there. They could very accurately simulate. It was amazing. It would have been like, that's what you need in VR tech. Okay, buddy boy. This feels like the dumbest way for me to go. Okay. Are all the PS4 games backwards compatible? That's what I'd like to know. They didn't really talk about any of that. They just kind of showed some new games, and I want to know, are they compatible? Do we need to keep the discs? Does it just stay on our PSN account? You know, how's this going to work? Go, 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 go. Oh my god, they let me get there. Fantastic. Yes. This is nice. This is crazy. He's crazy, man. They said most of the PS4 games will be back compat at launch and more will get added. So they have to do some kind of like software ding-a-ling. The game's on the disc, you'll need the disc. Digital games are on the account. That's cool. Because if you're going to sell your PS4 in a bundle, you'd want to keep some of the newer titles to play through again. But they could bump the overall price for a trade. Yeah. Kind of depends when you want to play them. The thing is, like, if you can... Okay, if you have a slightly newer game that could get you $30, $40, $50, and you're not going to play that for another year, when you're ready to play it again, it'll be way cheaper. So, sometimes it's good to just sell high, right? No RTX, Teddy, no bye-bye. That's kind of like what they did with the PS2 on the PS3. You could play some of the PS2 games, but they had to add. They have to keep adding to the list just because I guess the tech on the PS3 was so weird for the PS2. Okay, where am I here? So that guy goes. Controls coming out in the PS5. Just like an updated version. It's starting to become like computers. Ever since they put out the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, it's been, we're going to be doing kind of like an incremental update, although they're saying it's waffle flop. Can we play Roblox? I like Roblox. We're not going to be playing that though. But do you recommend any Roblox games lately? Wouldn't that disincentivize you from buying a digital version? What exactly? The resell? Okay, I need to go over, straight. Oh, you just kind of go straight through, but you have to beat this laser. Go, 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 go. Yes! That would have been... I used to walk through for that. That would have been murder without a walkthrough. Breaking point! Let me see it. Roblox. We're not going to be playing it today, but I wouldn't mind checking it out. Breaking Point, Roblox. It's a heck of a game. If you've been buying, by Paradox, if you've been buying digital games this whole time and you get to move them forward, and then getting a digital PS5 would be pretty badass. They might make The Last of Us 2 already run better on a PS5, and then run kind of native, like almost a downgraded version on the PS4. PS4 disc games are backwards compatible. Wouldn't you want to buy the PS5 disc version rather than the digital PS5 model? Yeah, that's true. You have your notifications on. You think you could stream Roblox tomorrow? No. A waffle flop. Honestly, I don't see us playing Roblox anytime soon. But maybe. I really doubt it. It wasn't on the radar. We're probably not going to play until and I'm going to take Monday, Tuesday off and come back Wednesday. I do like Roblox though. I find Roblox more fun than Minecraft because it's actual games, you know. Although that one day that I did play Minecraft, I got really into it and played for like 11 hours. Good thing this isn't killing you, Gladys. No more lasers. Whoa, this looks like Final Fantasy VII Remake, eh? Roblox is pretty cool. When I was selling a PC, I had the kid that was buying it said, "Does it run Roblox?" That's all they wanted. So that's how I first played Roblox. Down to Earth. Yeah, we played this one Roblox game where it was like a natural disaster and you had to sort of run away from it. It was awesome. You have to like get into a house when a storm comes and watch it for the water. It's pretty cool. Hang on a sec. Perlovka Ripper. Ackerman. Not found. Erased. 1932. Not found. Erased. Someone was erasing digital files in 1932. RE3 looks amazing. That could be better on a PS5. Yeah. They were pretty smart with, like, they really built this Resident Evil Remastered brand and the Resident Evil 2 Remake brand, and then to make Resident Evil 3 be exciting for people. Jailbreak, I've played that one. That one's pretty good, too. I think they timed Demon's Souls so smartly, where I thought at one point they just weren't going to do Demon's Souls Remaster anymore, right? The information received is incomplete. You can consult the...
Those documents my grandfather stole. I wonder if we have them somewhere.
Probably up in the attic.
McPherson!
Oh, she's in trouble.
McPherson, you have a lot of explaining to do.
So what now, Browning?
Don't bullshit me, McPherson. You know you're not allowed down here.
Listen, I'm actually getting things done as opposed to sitting on my ass and waiting for something to happen.
Well, that's your job. It's to profile the killer, to try and guess his next move, not chasing murderers in dark alleys with a 4x4. You know, I think you've seen too many movies. Tell me something. Who's gonna pay for all the equipment you damaged down here?
Oh, yeah. She just fried everything to get into this room.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, just bill me, okay?
I have no choice now but to suspend you. You'll have to justify your actions in front of the disciplinary committee.
Oh, baby.
Actually, don't bother. I quit.
Now she doesn't have to pay.
Oh, that's just what I expected from you. A quitter. You're nothing but a little rich girl who, when she doesn't get things her way, just quits.
Fuck you, Browning. You don't know me.
Maybe, but I know you're not getting away with this.
Wow, this is quite a leap in the story. Why is she so concerned? Well, I guess she's so concerned because she thinks like maybe her grandfather had something to do with it, so she has to find out the truth. But I feel like they didn't really put it together that she's this concerned that we're gonna destroy all this property to get down here.
I think I am, or a certain list of names of senators and high officials will go public. A list of names belonging to a certain S&M club. Hey, wasn't your name on that list too?
How dare you!
Just stay clear of me, Browning, or the press will have a field day. Hey, are you married?
You little bitch!
That's little rich bitch to you, Browning.
Do I play a lot of point-and-click games? Almost never. Horky recommended this one. It was on sale on Steam for like $1. So, thought I'd try it out while we're killing some time. I would like to play that Obra Dinn game. That looks really good. It was $1 and change, yeah. It was so cheap, and Horky's been a good buddy and a subscriber on Twitch for a while, so... And he's never asked for a game, so why not? This guy's still cleaning up coffee. Goodbye, man. How about you, Clarissa? Clarissa. Go back home, go into the attic, and we're looking for stuff about Grandpa. Maybe being a killer, but he's probably not. Well, we know he's not. We know he's not. We must clear Grandfather's name. Leave the key in there so anyone can just go in and get down to the basement 3. Browning! F him. That was quite the leap in the story. We are just footloose and fancy free. Trying to think of the last point-and-click game I played. I tried Grim Fandango, and I might go home. Didn't get too far in that. Psychonauts felt like a point-and-click game, but it's not. I remember playing... Oh, I loved... It's not point-and-click because we used a keyboard, but Police Quest 1 on DOS I really, really like. I might surprise you guys one day and just play that, because it's... You can get through it pretty fast, and it's just awesome. What's going on, Father? I always thought Space Quest looked really cool. Kind of those funny games. I remember playing one where you're like a pharmacist in the Wild West. That was pretty cool. There's this one part in the beginning where you like find a key to open a door. And the game tells you, you've beat half the game. It's like in the first 10 minutes. It was a lot of like making medicine and having to look up the ingredients and stuff and mix it in a mortar and pestle, like this thing. Look at that bouteille. King's Quest, whatever one started with, I think it was like the first one to have voice acting. You land on some planet, not planet, you land on an island. And it's like a Caribbean bookstore owner and stuff. I never got too far in those games. They were so hard. Bungie left Mac like Rockstar might leave Sony. Sorny. Genuine Sorny. There's a stuff. Oh, the dress. Grandmother, the ex-prostitute's dress. How lovely. I thought we had our stuff. Maybe it's in Faja's room. Could be. There's something about, when you're getting to the end of the game and all these places like what your idea was, what the game would be like when you first start. Then you realize, no, this is what it's going to end up being, and a general like tone and cohesion of a game. And then as you're kind of walking through these areas, realizing it's probably it, you know. Although, based on the backtracking, I'll probably still be in these areas about 5 more times before it's over. Oh, what about that painting she hates? I bet you that has something to do with it. What's this? Hello. Hello. There's a bulge, baby. Look at that. Secrets. Old painting. Maybe that's just how paintings look. Tase it. Find a knife. Where was the knife? In another room. Oh my god, do you hear those old computer noises? It's not loud enough. Like that old hard drive noise? HDD, yeah, access sounds. Oh, unfortunately, it's as loud as it gets. Sorry. I should save. This game hasn't crashed once. Runs pretty well. Okay. Where's this jacuzzi? A lot of busts in these games. Is this Faja's room? No, this is your room, you dummy.
It sounds like Dad's catching some Z's.
FBI cracked the door.
I don't know why, but I never liked that painting.
Don't you see? The answers lie in this painting. Will we be playing after the music one on Thursday? I don't know, fella. Maybe Shadowrun. Maybe Police Quest. Where's this bloody jacuzzi? We might not finish this today. There could be like another sneaky hour of it or something. You know how it goes. I thought for sure they'd have some kind of a jacuzzi scene. What's this on the ground? Huh? Dad? What's that?
Okay, a great combo. A shot of ice-cold vodka, a glass of good red wine while dipping in the tub. I'll get to that later.
That'll be the ending credit scene. Doesn't it seem kind of suspicious? There we go. There we go.
I don't seem to have any use for an X-Acto right now.
Why, that's an X-Acto knife? Weird. I know I never did. Well, there's no way I'm going to be able to figure that out. Something I could finish in a day. That'd be interesting. What's a 2-hour game? Portal? Can you beat Portal in one setting? Not that I'm good at puzzle games. I don't know what to do. Alright, Bomb Squad. Gus got the information. Talk to Todd. Quit with a threat. Right? Look for the files. Yeah, go to the study at the end of the hall. Look close at the painting. Turn it around and use the eye icon. Okay, so where I saw the lump in the X-Acto knife? Is that what they're really called? X-Actos? X-Acto knife? X-Acto. It's called X-Acto. That seems quite strange. So I think I was supposed to look at that lump and actually... I was doing the right thing, but I guess I wasn't doing it in the right way. I don't have any use for any X-Acto. Well, how about you just take it anyway?
I don't seem to have any use for an X-Acto right now.
It's X-Acto. X-Acto. X-Acto Mundo. Seventh guest takes 1 hour? You never played it? X-Acto box cutter. X-Acto sounds like the brand, but it's mainly a box cutter. Gotta have the right tool for the job. Can't be using a steak knife, which I have done many, many times. Portal's about 5 to 6. Hard to say. Telltale games are short. That's true. I wouldn't like Life is Strange 2 I wanted to play. Yeah. Okay, I see this lump.
There's a lump here.
I need
something sharp to cut through, but I don't want to damage the painting.
Okay. But a Telltale game is still going to be multiple hours. I'm only going to be streaming like on a Thursday. I could do 3 to 4. Could do an average of 3 hours. Still felt more connected to the first one emotionally of Portal or Life is Strange. Yeah, Life is Strange 1 was quite special. It was kind of like some of the dialogue was kind of wonky, but there were still some really powerful moments in it. I cried a few times. Ugh. The ending's kind of goofy. It's whatever. I don't have the same standard for game writing as I do other writing. Seems like they're always at a handicap.
One of my grandfather's old paintings. It's from when he was in Paris, I think.
Gustav. Why is she no longer observing it from the back?
One of my grandfather's old paintings. It's from when he was in Paris, I think.
Did I play Before the Storm? No, just the first Life is Strange, that's it. Okay. Never heard of it, Teddy boy?
I was living a nightmare. Edith's suffering had just ended, and mine was only beginning.
Oh yeah, so
I took to the streets, blinded by sorrow. Why couldn't I protect her? What if I hadn't taken the case?
Ida, his wife,
But
and
Milena's
like
sweet
mother of
voice
his
brought me
unborn
back to
child
reason.
is dead?
She suggested we hide somewhere since the police were sure to be looking for me. Vladana's place was the safest spot, but we couldn't stay for long. We all had our reasons for leaving Prague. As for me, I wanted to get back at the bastard. We got out of the city on a small boat, and a couple of Roman's friends set us up with a ride to another town. From there, we took a train to Le Havre, France.
I've been to Le Havre.
We bought 4 tickets for
4
New York
hours from
City.
Paris.
America wasn't the country I had left behind. Poverty was at an all-time high, and the economy at an all-time low. We managed to get in through some of my connections.
Who's
Then I
that
got
giant
this in the
lady?
mail. One article was about a series of murders in Chicago that were the same as the ones in Prague. I contacted Chicago authorities, but they wanted more proof. Even so, it was enough for them to confront Herbert Ackerman. He countered with an offer they couldn't refuse. Money, lots of it. Ackerman's name was safe, but they forced him to commit Mark to an institution. Fearing blame for the murders, I crept into the offices and stole any documents that might protect me. I found a full confession signed by Ackerman telling the story of his son. That bastard is in the loony bin where he deserves to be. I heard that they moved out west. Some years after, a cop from LA contacted me about a case. Strange murders of prostitutes, badly mutilated. I sent him what I could, but I told him I wasn't going near it. I wasn't going to sacrifice the one I loved again. Milena and I got married and settled down in Chicago. I went back to the ordinary missing persons and cheating husband cases. And gladly, too.
So he ends up just... Wasn't Milena the really young one? Gross. See you, Teddy boy! Oh, Burly Men at Sea. 20 minutes, 26 minutes long. Completionist 2.5. You're really disappointed in, Beyond the Storm? That's the one where it's not... Is that the one where you play as the girl that's missing or something? We were working the yard that day. Milena was tending to the flowers, and I was mowing the lawn when the phone rang. It was a cop from L.A. My heart started beating very fast, and my palms filled with sweat. Mom's spaghetti. It wasn't because I was mowing the lawn. His name was Michael Harrison. He quickly confirmed my greatest fear. He was working a serial murder case, and he was at a loss. The only lead he had was me. I asked him how could I possibly be a lead in his case. At this point, my heart was drumming, and I wasn't playing the drums. And I was sweating bullets, and I wasn't in a sauna. Harrison asked me if the name Ackerman meant anything. My heart stopped, and I wasn't dead. My sweat turned to ice. And I wasn't Mr. Freeze, sending shivers down my spine. I knew this day was coming. I knew that bastard was coming back. Was going to come back and haunt me. Max Payne. Chloe's story.
Before the storm.
Thanks for hanging, Teddy boy. I knew I should have killed that son of a bitch when I had the chance. However, Harrison was more interested in Ackerman Sr. I hadn't met the ambassador when I was in Prague, but now he was the governor of California. Harrison seemed to be after him and not Mark. I told him that it was Mark. It couldn't be Ackerman the father. He said the contrary, because Mark Ackerman was in a mental institution and couldn't possibly be the killer. We both argued for a few minutes, but his theory made sense, and so did mine. We were going nowhere. He asked me to come down to L.A. and help him with the case. He had a jacuzzi and a lot of wine. I thought, didn't I come here to work? Oh well. I said I wouldn't go near it. His case was oddly familiar. 5 dead prostitutes, all of which were stabbed and eviscerated. The only difference was that the killer in L.A. kept body parts, the victim's hands. Or feet. Harrison kept insisting to come down to L.A. to a point where I threatened to hang up. Typo. He then agreed to stop harassing me. He asked me to send him anything I had about my old case, so I sent him the FBI files I stole with the Ackerman confession and all. I was surprised to have felt so much relief when I sent the damn things away. I don't know, but I finally had a feeling that it wasn't my problem anymore. I told Harrison to watch his back especially? It's especially if he thinks Hubert Ackerman is involved. I still don't buy it. Maybe Mark has a pupil or someone he influences on the outside. Like I said before, it's not my problem anymore. Well, what do you think of that? Main character? I don't even know your name. What is her name? Anne? Everyone just calls her Sweetie. Grace? Will we learn her name on this phone call?
Hello? Hi, sweetie, it's
Nope.
me.
Hey, what's up?
I answered the phone at your desk because the damn thing kept ringing. Anyways, this guy named Vaclav something was a little hysterical. He said that he heard a scream and some noises coming from his neighbor's apartment. I figured it might be important, or you might know what he was talking about.
Yes, I do, thanks. I'll check it out.
Oh, did you find anything in the files you were looking to access?
Yes, but not as breathtakingly revealing as I'd anticipated. But it's given me a new lead. I think I'm going to L.A.
L.A.? Why L.A.?
It'd be too long to explain, but I'll fill you in as soon as I get the chance.
Before you leave, I hope.
I'll try. Anyways, I gotta see what's wrong over at the campus.
Okay, sweetie. You be careful.
I always am. Bye.
Bye.
Stella's shoving quiche in her face, but for her to get into the door, she has to, bang it open, so it's like someone's coming in to murder me. No, Stella, just interrupting? Not coming in? Okay. Can you close the door? Yeah, I think you can. I had the mic audio off because I didn't want to interrupt the story of the game when I was talking to her. All right. Vaclav. Control your dogs! All right, let's go to the office. No, we'll go to the campus. We're going to see what's happening. This could be exciting. Heard a scream. Murders. What's her name? Sweetie. Her name is Sweetie. Campus. Laura? Jane? She looks like a Kate or a Grace or a Sarah or a Jace or a Schlappy who?
Mia?
Some kind of red viscous liquid.
Oh, shit. Mia!
Chair shot.
Emergency, what are you reporting?
Special Agent Victoria McPherson. I need assistance.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me the address or location.
I'm at the university. I'm...
Who is it? Is he gonna get away? The mask. Oh, so it's not Vaclav. She's smiling. He got caught. Dirty guy.
Ouch. Oh my god.
And then
This
the
is
joke.
Worse than a hangover.
What is she, like Bruce Willis in Die Hard?
Mia's not
Worse
there.
than a
Which means that she
hangover.
might still be alive.
She might still be alive. You
Cool, I
locked
didn't make
the
it.
murderer in the bathroom with
Hey, that's
Mia.
Mia's purse. Now this might come in handy. Where did he take Mia? Think, Vic. Think! The messages he leaves behind. Of course, the paintings.
Steps over this dead guy's body. Because when she went in there and saw Mia, it was like, is Mia dead? Is Mia alive? Here's the murderer. And then she just like closes the door with him and Mia inside. And then luckily the murderer wants to get out and doesn't finish the job. Like, what's... Why did you just step over his body? There could be clues
I've
there.
got to go save Mia.
Oh, he took her? Okay, alright, well, save Mia. The message is on the paintings. Of course. Now we need to, what, go back to the art gallery? Worse than a hangover, steps over dead Vaclav's body. Maybe she is on the spectrum. She's the first. Maybe a lot of video game heroes are on the spectrum. That would make sense. The way that we feel like they're not really showing a lot of empathy. And I don't understand their emotions. Okay. Back to the gallery. Whoops, there goes gravity. I didn't do a good job of... Wow. Wow. There we go. That's perfect. Uh-oh. Oh, it was her stupid brother. I mean, boyfriend. Because he's not here at the computer.
I can use Richard's computer to help me find the possible location.
Oh my god, it's Richard. That's so lame. Oh yeah? What's going on? Find where the killer took Mia. Study the paintings to find a clue. A clue word on the paintings is seen briefly. The top right of the screen. Okay. Sure. Then what? We need to find a word. Do a correlative search on the computer. Okay. So there's like words we can click here that aren't here right now. I miss that old computer sound, that old hard drive, chickadee-clickadee.
This one was already copied by the killer. It was the 4th victim, Natalie Kenworth. She was found in the sewers.
Sewers. Yeah, I played Her Story. It was great.
Granddad was probably right. Maybe Ackerman had someone on the
Pretty
outside.
genius idea.
That's what I'm going to find out when I go over there.
What was the word? I don't know if we have to remember it. I think it probably keeps them all together for us. Man, I watched the rest
Another
of
one
Knives
from the
Out.
LA series.
What a brilliant script.
Nothing I can see in it that'd
Just
lead me anywhere in
almost
Chicago.
perfect. Loved it. Los Angeles. And the lead actress there, her name's like Annie de Almas.
Probably from the
She's
Mental
Cuban?
Institute in LA.
She's got like bombshell model looks, but in kind of a almost like a girl next door. Has like a real intelligence about her. She's super magnetic on screen.
One of Ackerman's LA series. Probably like Richard said, that was Mark's doctor.
Bye, Princey. Princey, Princey, bye. Princey. Princey, Princey, bye. Thanks for hanging, buddy.
Another one from the Chicago series. That's probably in the harbor.
Chicago. Harbor. Yeah, it seems like it's her boyfriend. Because why else would he be in it other than for a reason for us to see this museum? And now he's not sitting by the computer. Kingdom Hearts is about 2 hours long. But I hate Kingdom Hearts, and I don't want to support it. I don't like that kind of storytelling. I don't like what that game does. I don't want to hear about xenofarts and all that crap. Harbor. Chicago. Harbor. Beep. Sewers. Beep. Chicago. Los Angeles. Now what? Now what happens? Oh, do a search. Whoa. It's pronounced Xehanort. What did I call it? Xenohort? Xenohorky. Robert's computer. Xehanort. I'm missing a word down here. Ooh, baby. Why would Chicago have 2,000 matches, but Chicago and, like, Harbor has way more? Oh, 345. Oh. Oh. Chicago, LA. I think there's some more. All right. Okay, I think I need more words here. Oh, the Knives Out ending. Oh. There's so many twists. No, I didn't call it, and I thought it was brilliant. I felt like you could always, the way that they set all the characters up, they all acted very believably up until the end. And it'd be the kind of movie that'd be really fun to watch again.
Series. Nothing I can see in it that'd lead me anywhere in Chicago.
It kind of felt like a more like a Wes Anderson movie, but with a bit more heaviness and a bit more reality, but still
Probably from
fairly
the Mental
whimsical.
Institute in LA.
I just loved it. Oh, there's this one. I don't think I looked at this one. Oh, you can't look at that one. I love LA. You figured out most of it before it actually happened, but you don't remember
One
how
of
really
Ackerman's LA series. Probably like Richard said, that was Mark's doctor.
Yeah, it was Yum, 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 yum.
Another one from the Chicago series. That's probably in the harbor.
No, I didn't. But I was just so taken by the movie that I wasn't trying to... I don't know. I wasn't trying to look at any of the possibilities of like the switches and stuff.
Disturbed Sanctuary.
But it all
We've
made
seen
sense.
this one already. Cynthia Woods, our 5th victim.
I think these are the ones I needed to be checking out.
That's Ackerman's masterpiece, as he once said to my granddad. I don't think our killer has gone as far in his sick, twisted game yet.
Calling it Clue? No, yeah, it mostly takes place in one place and
I recognize
in a
the
mansion. I
murdered
mean, they
Evelina.
do actually
Killer
say
hasn't
that in the
used this
movie.
portrait.
They say something like,
That must be the Vltava River.
oh, there we go. Let's have
That must be the Vltava River. Apollina's eyes were carved out by the killer. I hope she was dead at the time.
Oh, I see. So I could be actually like investigating
This
this
red
stuff.
drape was floating in the water next to her. This red drape was floating in the water next to her.
Yeah, they did. They did actually something. There's something in the movie where they said
That's
like
Ackerman's
the old man has a
masterpiece,
place.
as
It's
he
like a
once said
Clue
to my
mansion
granddad.
or blah blah blah.
I don't think our killer has gone as far in his sick, twisted game yet.
Nothing else to investigate. Yeah. There might have been some clicking I needed to do on these.
Disturbed Sanctuary. We've seen this one already. Cynthia Woods, our 5th
Yo,
victim.
copycat. Hey, Felix, how you doing? Felix, you're always on coming on at like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, buddy boy. What's up? Yeah, well, the worst thing somebody can tell you is that there's a twist, because now you're just going to be expecting... You're going to be
This is a
expecting it,
murder
which kind of
portrait
takes
and
it
the
out of it.
killer
Like, remember,
hasn't used it
there were a
yet.
few games where we were playing and people would be like, get ready to cry.
That must be Frantisca,
Ready to be
the 5th
emotional.
murder victim found under the
Go,
bridge.
well, now I'm expecting something,
That must be Frantisca,
someone to die.
the 5th murder victim
You know, and you
found
can
under the
inference
bridge.
from it that, okay, it's probably the main character, because why
That
would I
must
care
be the
about any of these
Charles
other
Bridge.
characters here, right? So,
That must be the killer, the painter himself.
wow. Mark Ackerman.
I don't think our killer took a plane ride to Prague.
Prague. There we go.
The killer depicted this painting already. Poor Stephanie.
It's pretty neat, actually, like recreating all these scenes and the killer in the past painting them and doing it, or not. I guess back then it was actually his father. But they haven't been too clear about that yet.
This one was already copied by the killer. It was the 4th victim.
And then having them
Natalie
copycat.
Kenworth.
It's pretty neat.
She was found in the sewers.
So someone who likes art. And he's always telling her. It's like he wanted to get caught. He was telling her all the time, why don't you come down and check out the gallery, sweetie.
Granddad was probably right. Maybe Ackerman had someone on the outside. That's what I'm going to find out when I go over there.
And we go over what? To Prague or to L.A.? Bridge, Chicago, Prague. 1956. That's the year that my dad escaped Hungary and came to Canada. City of Chicago has the privilege of having the largest Czech community in America. This is a somewhat large community has helped build Chicago from the ground up. The City of Chicago and the Czech Ministry of Foreign Affairs have banded together to award a grant to help build a monument to honor and commemorate its Czech community for their hard work, helping build one of America's greatest cities. The monument
That's
is
it. That's got to be it.
in fact a bridge. It's going to be a somewhat small replica of the Charles Bridge in Prague. Construction on the bridge begins in May this year. The bridge will be named Tominova in honor of its main benefactor, Vladana Tominova. Okay. Time to go to the bridge. Chicago? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, if you're going to move to a big country and you're going to want to know somebody or know that there's, like, you've got some Lithuanian cousins there or a Lithuanian community, right? You can go, you can get your Lithuanian bread and mustard or whatever it is you guys eat.
Pickles. We like pickles and mustard.
Whoa. What's going on, lady? Yes. The bridge. Then she should have to do a logic puzzle in the cutscene. Made in USA. Hey, isn't that from the cover? With a sexy little underwear shirt or whatever that is. It's like a leotard or something. Unitard. This was pretty popular around this time in movies to have... Oh, you... What? What, it's over? Because there's a sequel? What a bunch of crap. When did the sequel come out? It's like a worse cliffhanger than Half-Life 2. Episode 2. Don't you dare. Still Life. Release. The game. 2005, June, and then when was Still Life 2? Still Life 1? Came out in Europe. North America, Windows 2005. Okay, Europe, June 3, 2005. Okay, April, June. So then when was the sequel? Reception. Eurogamer 5 out of 10. GameSpot 6.7. IGN 7. Just Adventure gave it an A. Because we like adventure games. Oh, so what happens in... Ryan Davis says, the slavish dedication to convention will scratch the methodical cerebral itch all diehard adventure game fans have. As a genre exercise, though, it exerts little energy to draw new players. Yep, I would say that too. He was awesome, Ryan Davis. So when did the bloody sequel come out? What a bunch of crap. Still Life 2. From the series. Sequel to Postmortem. Sequel, Still Life 2, was released in 2009. 4 years later, they put out a sequel. What a bunch of bullshit. What a bunch of bullshit. 4 years for what? It's not like this game is breaking technological barriers. That is ridiculous. The plot.
Hello?
Hello, sweetie. I heard
There we
you were
go.
released from the hospital. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Did they find the body?
No, not yet. They're still dragging the riverbed and diving.
Damn.
I know how you feel. I want closure too.
I got my tickets for LA.
You still think you're gonna find answers over there? You got him, sweetie. It's over.
Not for me. Claire, I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm going to rest for a while.
Okay, I'll drop by later and see how you're doing.
Okay, good.
What is this? Well, that was dumb. Who is the killer in Still Life? Oh, was it going to be her dad? The killer was her boyfriend, Richard. He was Ackerman's grandson. That's neat. That's okay. Neat. Still Life 2. 6-hour game. Let's check it out. There you go. Oh, it's widescreen too. They just needed to wait until they had the technology necessary to really
I'll have to go check.
to really show this game. Doing some puzzles. How does the game start
I'd
off?
love to be so sure when I think of all the women he victimized.
Have you found any information on the first killer? The one who the Chicago murderer was supposedly copycatting?
She looks a little
His name
more
was
Asian.
Ackerman, I think?
I doubt there's a connection.
Oh, bathroom scene. Put her on the toilet. Who's that? Is that a boyfriend? Or that's a detective?
A camcorder. Probably Hernandez's.
Hernandez. Oh, rats. Oh, who's tied up?
An old film.
He remembers the client. Time is of the essence.
At least their mouths move.
FBI's wish is my command. Show me the receipt.
Gives me anything.
Wow. Blackberries with video phones. Now you're controlling her and she's what, tied up? Weird. Seems pretty... Like it's got a bit more of a creepy vibe. It's very video gamey.
Game over. But Hernandez's death will unlock the hatches. You see, I'm not so bad. I'm giving you a way out.
Oh, so now they're copying
Cameras
Saw?
will carefully record everything that transpires, and the video will be broadcast live over the internet. Consider it a little homage to the East Coast Killer's artistic work. He knew how to film suffering like no other. One last thing, Vic. No second chances. If this were a video game, I'd program it so that you couldn't go back and try again. Enough chit-chat. Get ready, ladies. It's your move.
Oh, a puzzle. It's kind of neat.
TV exclusive. Oh yeah, where are my priorities? Move it, goddamn you.
All right. They should kill the guy at the end. All right. Well, that was something. That was from Games Pub. Thank you, Games Pub. Well, that was okay. It was kind of interesting. Some of the puzzles were kind of neat. Pretty generic. I mean, it was worth a couple dollars. That's for sure. But what isn't? All right, so we got the... I'm going to do my music stream in 2.5 hours at 7 o'clock on my Fall Guy Music channel. And we got the top 20 game music stream coming up on Wednesday. And then we've got something to do on Thursday. And then Last of Us 2 on Friday. So I guess I'll have to buy the digital version. Because I just can't trust when I'm going to get the physical one. Unless I order it on Amazon. But who knows when any of that stuff's coming. You can't trust any of that stuff anymore. EB Games. What if you buy... Do you guys have a guarantee to get that out? Probably not. And I don't want to go to some store and pick it up. Huh. Available June 19th. Pre-order now. Let's see. What do they say? Pre-order and get the ammo capacity upgrade That was cool. Crafting training. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't spoil it. While supplies last. Code will be emailed within... Code will be printed on your receipt or packed in the game. Oh, that's for the extra stuff. What's going on? Why can't I see anything here? Pre-order bonus. Let's see. How do I see it? Pre-order bonus. It showed me that twice. Gross. Home delivery. Collect in store. Alright, let's do it. Home delivery. Go to my cart. Yeah. Go to checkout. When's it gonna get here? That's what I want to know. Oh my god. Here's my email. Feel free to email me with questions, concerns, all that kind of stuff. Sure. Tax 11. See, that's how much a game is now in Canada. $91. What did uh-oh. What did Felix just say? You're buying the collector's edition and will be my first collector's edition. Cool. And that's a lot of my information. You can send me something, I guess, if you want. And Prince, you're going to buy the physical edition, getting it in 1 or 2 days if the game's already out. Alright, if I want to send this to myself, when's it going to get here? Shipping options. Or I couldn't collect in store, no shipping costs apply. Shipping's free anyway. Oh, that's my old phone number anyway. Shipping options, let's see. Standard. Up to 10 business days will be required to process your order. Okay. Express. Up to 3 business days will be required to process your order. Delivery time frames may be extended. Okay, well, I'm not doing it this way. Alright, I'm buying it digitally. It's bad on PSN, I guess. And load it up. Okay. So we need a game to play on Thursday. Which could be... okay, on my list I got Portal 1 and 2. Ring Fit Adventure. Why did I put Adam's Venture 45? What's that mean? Seems weird. Firewatch. That's a 5-hour game. Dreams. Adam's Venture. Cheap and Short. Plague Tale. Innocence. Police Quest. Police Quest would be kind of cool. I put on here Final Fantasy VII NES. Mod good if works. Probably missed the first game to avoid spoiling. Okay. Oh, mama. What was I gonna do? Oh God, what a time to be playing a police game while the world's trying to get rid of the police. I'll be the good cop. I don't want to get too political with it. Will I make another game title to avoid someone joining to spoil it or something? What, like, say we're playing Police Quest? But it's actually The Last of Us? He's coming to PS4. Twin Mirror? No. I saw you... yeah, I didn't get the chance to check out those ones you were showing me on Discord. I was having fun with StarCraft. I wanted to get to the Zerg story. Breath of the Wild is always decent for a one-timer. Or some Mario. Mario Kart would be fun. Right now, a lot of people are playing Demon Souls. Getting hyped up for it. Russian Fishing 4 is an interesting title. Gran Turismo people are playing again because of that. Jackbox Party Pack 4. Hellblade people are playing. RimWorld. I don't know what that is. Sounds like a big, massive multiplayer. The Last of Us people are playing right now. Shadows of Doubt looks like an interesting Minecraft-esque game, but a weird cyberpunk noir? Wow. Twin Mirror looks like an interesting story, kind of Alan Wake-ish. Oh, wait, the NPCs with the real lives? Was that Shadows of Doubt or Twin Mirror has the NPCs with the real lives? Microsoft Flight Sim. I would love to play that. GTA San Andreas, another episode of that we could do, I guess. I know Prince isn't a big fan of that. I think we kind of got to the end of our time with San Andreas. Like, what else is there really to do? Yeah, I think that all the I would assume that like the type of storytelling you have in Alina is probably just the total opposite of what I would like, you know. Considering the stories that you really like and the ones that I don't like. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't want to play it and poop all over your hard work if I'm not digging it. Resident Evil 3. Quite popular right now. Boom, ba, boom, boom, da, doo, 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 doo. Okay. Get you exposure. Exposure. That's Still Life. What a ripoff. That much of a cliffhanger and then they don't even tell you who the killer is in the first game. You gotta do all of that. And then wait 4 years. It's just crazy. That's rude. That's really rude. I wonder if they were originally trying to get it out a lot sooner. Still Life 2 development. Controversy surrounding the first one and its lack of an ending. It ended without revealing the villain, setting up a finale for which some time was not made. However, on December 2007, they announced the development of the game. So they waited 2 years before they even started developing it? Why? Jesus. On December 8th, Microids and Gameco launched a Machinima contest where fans created their own trailer for Still Life 2 using exclusive supplied material. Oh my god. The game was first released as an online download to Germany. What a weird company. Like, what a weird strategy. Just odd. So odd. Can you buy the PS5? Late 2020. They don't even know. Yeah, make a trailer for our game. Plus. Man, their controllers look so much like that's a Switch Pro controller. That's what that is. I could not look more like a Switch Pro controller. I wish I knew where mine was. I can't believe I lost it. I'm stupid. Look at that. Just not as bulky down there. Comfortable controller though. Very, very, very comfortable. That's pretty huge if that's actual size. The stand is quite high though. I'd probably just put mine on its side. What's that? Lightning speed. Breathtaking immersion? Whoa. It's a new feature they have. That's a promise. We guarantee breathtaking immersion. If you have asthma or shortness of breath, do not play. Okay, are these going to be the launches right here? Okay. Astro's Playroom. Seems kind of kiddie. Bug Snacks. That looked kind of interesting. Deathloop. Is that a launch game? I'd be all in on that, baby. Resident Evil 8. No, these aren't all launch games. That'd be super impressive if all these were launchers. can't see what Felix is saying. The more and more you look, the more and more you like the design. Me too, buddy boy. Me too. Deathloop on PC. Deathloop launch game. I can't believe that's what it's called. Deathloop. Deathloop.
Bethesda's greed takes over.
What are you talking about? Company that makes games for money, their greed is taking over. Their greed was definitely Fallout 76. Will it be a launch? And who's making that that Arcane Studio? Well, is Deathloop the Arcane Studios game? There's Deathloop. Oh wait, there's 2 games that have a Deathloop in it. Seems like a boring game. Oh, it's Arcane. I love everything Arcane does. Come on to PlayStation 5. Stay in the loop. When's it coming? When's it coming? Release. They don't really say. No, there's actually, that's a different one. There's another one where the woman's on the planet. PS5 Planet Horror Loop. PS5 launch games. Si producio un error. Launch titles. Here we go. Every confirmed launch title from inverse.com/gaming. Astro NBA. Just. Oh, wow. It's going to be a launch. So how does that work? So the PS5 version of Destiny 2 will be free for those who want a PS4. Okay. All progress will carry over. Crossplay between PS4 and PS5 is also in the pipeline. Neat. Returnal. You really didn't like Prey? Never a fan of Dishonored? Oh man, I love the gameplay in it. It's just fantastic. Those games are super weak on story, but actually playing them is fun. And I get a lot of story from the environments. Yes, this is sort of like a soft reboot of the first game. There'll be substantial Miles Morales component, but also within the game, major enhancements. So it's actually the original game with more Miles stuff. This is really weird. An expansion and an enhancement to the previous game. This is very strange. Deathloop. Yeah, that's fine. Madden, Dirt, Vampire. Oh. I don't remember seeing this on their show. This is a big cult hit. That could be kind of neat. More Observer. That was a good idea, but not a great game from what I played. Jet to the Far Shore. This looked neat. There are a lot of great though they don't really explain much of this one. But I'd be into that. Bugsnitch. This actually looked really good. How's this gonna work? Okay. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna be on the consoles from launch. Available right at launch. And okay, that's it. They showed other stuff in other events. Kena Bridge of Spirits, eh? Godfall. Oh, this is that Gearbox one? Yeah. Outriders. Oh yeah, this is a Square one? Hey? Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So what was that other one with the old lady and the planet? Okay, so out of here I'd want to play this. I'd want to check out Jet. Maybe Bugsnax. Outriders. Cooperative loot-focused shooter. Okay. Okay. Why, is this an old game already? Maybe Returnal? Is that made by Gearbox is published? Oh. Gotcha. Returnal. That name doesn't ring a bell, but maybe. Jet, cool. That looks kind of neat. Be nice to maybe play 2 hours of the first Vampire Masquerade Bloodline, see if it's worth playing. I'll add that on my list. Let's see here. First few hours of... Ooh, why do I have all my address stuff down there? That's weird. Why is that there? Okay. What was I saying? Oh. Vamp. Bloodlines 1. First few hours. To prepare for sequel launch. This keyboard is really hard to type on. I don't know why I have my address there. That's pretty weird. Oh, you know what I was probably using it to like copy and paste some stuff. And I was sick of putting it in over and over again. Dirt 5. Oh, that the one that's like Twisted Metal meets Rocket League. That looks pretty cool. Except for the obnoxious characters, but you know, when you try to have a charming cast of characters, it's if you're Blizzard or a team that can balance all that stuff really well, it works. Deathloop, Spider-Man. Okay, let's see here. Returnal game. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Okay. This guy wears a toque inside. I hate that look so much. Why don't you just cut your head off? Put the toque where your head was. That'd look cool. Returnal, next gen. Oh, no release date. It's from the people who made Resogun? Strange. Huh. Okay, well, I'm out of here. I'll be back in a couple hours with some music and Returnal. Yeah, I guess I'll be getting a PS5 so I can play Returnal. Looks great. Looks like what I'd be into. All right, I'm out of here. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. Early PS4 looking face. Yeah. Looking forward to the music on Wednesday, and then doesn't look like a PS. You don't think this looks like a PS5 game? Come on, Shmanon. Cutscenes. Well, hard to say what's what. Yeah, it does look kind of... It's hard to tell what's game, what's clip. Yeah, there's not really a lot of impressive stuff. It's not out, though, you know, and it's not close to being out, so you're trying to make a trailer on something it's not finished. Could be one of those things where, I don't know, that stuff looks pretty good. But you just kind of have an environment in her and some enemies, so you can put a lot of detail into what she's doing. Less faces and uniforms you have to model and render. Probably would have been better as a first-person game, eh? For the horror and stuff. So you don't have to... And then it doesn't matter which character is. Why do you have to know which character looks like? I don't want to. Well, yeah, but you can make the whole character model look a lot better and sharper, better, using that same stuff. Okay, bye.